Really exciting news. I did not tell you guys this, but I did K-swap my Miata, so I'm going to show you guys that right now. I'm super excited to start driving this thing. Man, this thing's going to be wild. This thing has so much power now. It's honestly too freaking hot to be out here, guys. Like, I'm about to go back inside, but I'm doing it for a video. I'm doing it for a video. I'm doing it for a video. Sometimes, honestly, the hardest thing about doing a video is doing a video, like starting. But I jacked up the car and I decided which side I'm going to be working on. I decided since the driver's side is actually technically here, we're going to put the tow hook here. This car does not have any tow hooks. I took them off because they were rusting. They had a whole bunch of surface rust. So we only have one. Later on, I'll probably order another one. And we have the rear. We're going to install the front right here. So this is the front. You're going to need 4 bolts, as you can see. I'm a little sad. I hit something and my lip paint is peeling, but whatever. So you grab the tow hook. You just put it in like that, like so, and you bolt it up. So let me bolt it up real quick and show you how it looks. Honestly, guys, I'm kind of digging the orange. So let me put this down so we can get a better view. There we go. She's down. I don't know. Let me know. What do you guys think? Is the orange nice? Does it look good? Is it riced? I don't know. I think it looks pretty dope. You can't see it that much, but it kind of fits the turn signal. So I think it looks pretty dope. I might end up keeping it. Looks different. I honestly love the rear end of this car. It's so sexy to me. It needs a finish panel, but I'm saving to get a carbon one anyway. So I've never removed a rear tow hook, so this is all new to me. But I just went under the car, and this seems to be, I hope you guys can see it. This seems to be the rear tow hook right here. What you need to do is remove a couple bolts. You need to remove this one, this one, this one, this one. So it's 5 bolts. You can honestly see how much nicer the aftermarket is compared to the stock one. It's not even funny. Similar design, but it just looks 1,000 times better. I am gonna buy another one, honestly, for the other side. This just looks really good. All right, guys, in all honesty, what do you guys think? We have the rear. Like I said again, you can't see it unless you're staring from the side. And even then, you can barely see it, so they're very hidden. So I guess I'm not going to powder coat it. It doesn't matter what color that is because you can't even see it. This one you can see a little bit, but honestly it looks really good, so I'm happy. It makes the car stand out a little bit, so I'm happy. There we go. Now on to the next back to the channel, guys. For you guys that are new, we're gonna have some exciting things. We're actually gonna be working on phase 2 of the Eunos. If you guys are new, I actually bought this car for $900, completely transformed it in 3 months. We were finished with phase 1. I love how it looks. It's simple, but yet it's aggressive, but yet it's like, it's classy. It's I don't feel like it's any at all riced out. I did hit a box, unfortunately, as you can see right there, but we're gonna paint it anyways. I'm gonna order the finished panel very soon, but we're actually gonna be starting on this thing. This is going to be phase 2. Phase 2 is gonna include nothing but performance parts, and the first thing I need to do is actually make a lot of room because yeah, we have to make a lot of room because we're gonna be fitting something very special on this car. And what I love about this car and putting performance on these cars is the fact that they're not only cheap, but I have a lot of experience with them. So this is going to be a very quick and fun build. For you guys that want to see content like regularly, you're not going to see it on this car. You'll see it on the hatch because that's my #1 priority. But in the meantime, with this whole coronavirus thing, I ordered a lot of parts to work on this thing while I can, because this is my daily, and now that it's down, we might as well upgrade it. So the first mod we're going to do to this car is we're going to upgrade this old radiator. This has been in this car since the day that I bought it. It's probably the original one from Japan because everything is in Japanese. If you guys can see, Japanese, a little English there, but Japanese. This whole thing is Japanese, and honestly it's starting to get a little bit yellow, as you can see here. And supposedly these radiators, when they start getting yellow, they're about to get ready to pop. Plus, I don't like these big fans. They do perfect work, but honestly, they take up too much room, and I need a lot of room around this general area. So, we're going to remove it. I have one in the way. It's not here yet, but it should be here in a couple days. And like I said, again, we're under quarantine, so I can't drive. Might as well take it out, have it ready, so when a new one comes in, I can just pop it in, and we're good to go. So, the first thing you need to do, and I kind of already started, is you'll find these 10mm bolts they hold the radiator from the sides right here. You have two, so you'll take those two off. Now what I need to do is jack up the car, drain all the fluid, and there should be 2 more bolts underneath the radiator, and then the whole thing can pop up open. So let's lift this bad boy up and start draining the fluid. Now that that's done dumping, it was actually a lot less than I imagined. You can grab the little plug and screw it in because we're done with that. So honestly, I think I'll keep this radiator as a spare. You just never know. Well guys, as you can see, the radiator is out. It's right over here. We're still going to keep this in case we ever need it down the road. You just never know. These fans are actually super expensive. That's why most people end up switching to the shroud with the fans, because these go for like 60 bucks each on eBay. Really expensive fans. I don't know why, but they're super bulky. As you can see, they take a lot of room. So now it's the waiting game. We can't drive this car anymore. So yeah, we're kind of waiting here. So we're gonna wait for the new radiator. So I'll see you guys in a couple days when it gets here. Then we'll go back to the video. So I'll see you guys in a sec. We got the box, we got the knife, we got the box and the knife, and then we just simply cut it. Let's take this off real quick. Boom. Wow, this thing's heavy. The eBay Mishimoto. Not going to lie, guys, this radiator looks really weird. Like I don't know, this looks really weird, like a really weird type of metal. It just feels very like kind of like sandpaper-ish. I don't know, man. Maybe I shouldn't have been cheap. Like I bought a couple eBay radiators, but this one just feels really weird. Like it's rough. Hard to explain. I mean, I'm still going to run it. It looks good. I don't see why it shouldn't work any differently, but just the metal is different than every other radiator I've ever gotten. First issue, this is how you know it's eBay. These right here, the clips that go in the back, and they actually do not fit. I'm gonna have to drill the holes for this bracket. So this is the first time this has ever happened. I usually do buy eBay radiators, but this one seems a little bit off, and I can already see why. It's not the same. Okay. And now if it's very minor, but like I said again, that's how you know this is eBay. Normally with like a Mishimoto or a Kyle Rad or something like that, you don't have to do this. But since this is eBay, you have to do a little bit extra work, but not a big deal. It's like just a tiny bit. That one should be good. Let's flip it around and let's do it to this side. This thing was such a pain in the butt to put in, but it's finally in. Now, I'm going to stop the video here, and then I'll resume it when I get my hoses, but this thing is in. It was such a pain in the butt. Honestly, I don't even think the gaps are about, no, they are about the same size. But, I don't know. I'm just kind of disappointed on this radiator. I think I paid around $200. I should have just bought a Mishimoto, but I wanted the fan shroud, and I know Mishimoto sells the fan shroud with the fans for $200 alone. So their prices are a little bit too much, but honestly, this doesn't even, like, it looks like they painted it with rattle can. Like, literally, that's what it looks like. It's ugly. Like, I don't like it. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I'm being picky. It's better than what was already in there, that's for sure. Yeah, buddy. Well, guys, it's been a couple days. This package right here, I ordered it from California. Normally, packages from California to Florida will take me about 2 days, 2 to 3 days. This has been on transit or on the way here for 2 weeks because of this whole coronavirus thing. And I'm opening it like this because I only have one hand. But what we have here is a whole bunch of silicone hoses for the Miata. Now we can finally finish the radiator install. Half of these I do not even know where they go. I guess we're going to have to figure out little by little. That's why, if you guys were wondering why I never removed the old hoses, I kept them because I'm going to place them on top and make sure they look similar. Because a lot of these hoses right here look very similar. And I don't want to mess it up. I'm pretty sure this is the lower one. And a whole bunch of clamps. One down. Number 2. Number 3. And we're back. We have the goods. And by the way, guys, if you guys are very cheap like me, buy this stuff. It's called Freestone, and literally it's just radiator additive, which means it's just water with food coloring. So if you live in Florida, you just need water. You never have to worry about it freezing. So instead of buying a $10, you know, little container of coolant, you can get these for $2. I got these two for $4, and all it is water. And it says don't mix with water. It's just engine radiator additive. So overheating, rust, corrosion, it cleans your engine up and it keeps it cool. I use this with my cars. I've been using it forever. And if you really want to go, you know, fancy, get water wetter. This was $10. This was $10. That was 2 each. This stuff actually works. Honestly, this stuff works. I'm gonna put the whole container in there, and then I'm gonna fill it up with these, and we should be good to go. So let's take this to the Eunos. Well, boys, if everything goes as planned, we should have something in that mailbox for the Eunos. Like I said, again, this video you're not going to see right away. It's going to be multiple parts all in one video because the Eunos is not my #1 priority. It's a hatch. But occasionally I feel like putting something in there and getting something for the Eunos like this. So we do have a package. Great. Simple hacked / mod. So let's install it real quick and show you what I got. So once you're down to this step, the only thing you need to do is you grab your fitting. So here's the fitting here. And as you can see, there's a hole inside the shifter itself. This is supposed to go in that hole. So let's hope I don't drop it. Like so. That's pretty much all you do, and supposedly it's supposed to completely change how the shifter works. And she's finally done. This thing feels so good. Oh man, such a difference. I should have bought this long ago, but I was being cheap because it's $22 for a piece of metal and I didn't want to pay it. Totally worth it, guys. Don't be cheap like me. Wow, this thing's gonna drive like a brand new car. I actually forgot to end this video, so I'm sorry if this video in itself was all over the place, but like I said, again, this car right here is going to get a lot of mods in the next couple of videos, but they're all going to be like a whole bunch of things in one video and then a whole bunch of things in one video until we finally finish it, because this is just my side project, still my daily, so I can't do anything too crazy to it. So for this video, we did do the radiator, we did the hoses, we did the tow hooks, which you can barely see, they're down there. We did the shifter with the little copper bushing, and that thing feels amazing. I 100% recommend it. And yeah, we did several things. So it ships good, it cools good, the radiator is working fine, there's nothing wrong with that. And we're gonna end the video here. So now I can close off the video. So I'll see you guys next time. If you guys enjoyed the Eunos videos, let me know in the comments down below what you want me to do next. For the next couple of things, what I actually want to do is change the exhaust, put an aftermarket exhaust, put a subframe brace, and we might put a JV. I want to do a JV conversion in the back, but for now, yeah, we're gonna start installing a lot of things, but like I said, again, everything in one video. We still have the hatch, and we're waiting on a couple things for that as well, but these cars are getting done. I promise you they're getting done. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.